here. This is my first podcast ever, and I'm here with my really good friend Alix. Say hello.
I'm so honored to be the first podcast member in history of Talia's podcast.
Name to be determined, but it is currently October 30th, the night before Halloween.
11:07 p.m. to be exact.
So we're going to be talking about all our favorite things about Halloween. So I'll start off by asking what your plans for Halloween are this year.
Watching movies with you, and then probably just taking pictures with my friends.
That makes sense. You know, it's really hard to find something fun to do during this Halloween because
The Ronies.
the Ronies have to make sure you're being safe,
Exactly.
wearing a mask, not accepting candy from strangers. That is a rule at all
You know how
times.
people are doing like the candy flutes thing?
Yes, I did see that on TikTok with they made like little
I wrote an article for newspaper where people are like dropping down the chute.
yeah, that's definitely an option. I mean, I think this year my mom might just put out a bowl of candy. But I don't know.
Everybody's hands would be touching the same bowl.
Yeah.
So maybe you need to talk to my good friend Jamie about that.
Who's Jamie? My mom? Okay. So what are you going to be for Halloween?
Elle Woods from Legally Blonde.
That's a good choice. I really like that movie. I'm personally a bigger fan of the Broadway musical. Great music. Kind of offended that the movie doesn't have any music.
And it goes like Ben and Snap.
But, you know, Reese Witherspoon is a star. Love her.
Absolute icon.
Yep, definitely. This year, I didn't really have a plan for what I was going to be. For school, I was considering...
What were you going to be?
I was considering bringing my hot dog suit to school, but I'm really glad I didn't because nobody at school dressed up. I was really disappointed by the
been bullied.
Yeah, I was really
by
disappointed.
Me.
I was really disappointed by the turnout. Literally, no teachers got dressed up.
I'm getting a phone call.
All right. 1 second. Okay, we're back. So at school, I think there were a few students dressed up. Proud of them. It actually was senior cut day, but I did not cut. So there was there was little to no senior participation. And I saw a few pumpkin themed masks and shirts. But beyond that, there was not much, and I was kind of disappointed by that. What can you say about your school?
Well, my school has some of, like, only the seniors dress up, which I really wanted to dress up, but I can't till next year unless I want to be, like, shoved into a locker.
All right.
But we had some Glee Cheerios.
Yeah.
Some Costco workers.
I like that.
Some Velmas from Scooby-Doo.
I did see that.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
They wore the wigs and everything.
Uh-huh. I have glasses like her.
Some Angry Birds.
Oh, I saw that as well. So, you know, a lot more participation over in Dix Hills, but it's okay. We'll get them next time. Won't be there to see it, but maybe I think it definitely the fact that it was not Halloween at school. Also the fact that it was half the grade at school.
Everyone was there. You
also,
didn't get the whole experience.
Also that people decided since we couldn't have Senior Ditch Day after Halloween, we had it before. So that definitely, there were a few factors stopping us from having the best Halloween spirit we could have. But I'd like to give a shout out to the science department who put up a few stickers on the windows to their little area.
That is very cute.
And that was probably the most decoration I saw throughout the entire school. So, how do you think, like, I know we touched on this a bit already, but what do you think the best way to go about trick-or-treating right now is? I mean, obviously, I don't think you'd be trick-or-treating.
I love trick-or-treating.
Okay, maybe you will go trick-or-treating, but what do you think is the safest, most efficient way to go about this?
I like the shoots. I think they're fun and creative, and you could, like, put your eyeball in them and then see the other person down like a pirate.
Uh-huh. But definitely masks, I think.
1,000%. Maybe, like, scary like...
Uh-huh. But, I mean, I don't know how effective those are, because usually they have, like, air holes.
No, not, like, scary masks. Like...
Oh, like masks with, like, designs on them.
Yeah, it's, like, masks with, like, vampire teeth.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a good addition to any costume.
I think it will be.
I'm just a little worried about children coming to my house without masks on. Okay.
I'm sorry. I just had a really good idea, and I was imagining.
Okay.
People should like get pictures of the bottom half of their face and put it on the mask, so you can't tell that they're wearing masks.
Yeah, I think that people were starting to do that, and like healthcare workers and such, in order
like
to
the ones where they smile really hard and it's scary.
Yeah, you know, just a friendly face, and I think that's really welcoming. But I hope that any parent who is
instead of getting pictures of themselves, they should like get pictures of the bottom half of the whoever they are's face.
That's funny.
So, like if I'm like Elle Woods, like I'm gonna print out Reese Witherspoon's face and put it on a mask.
That's funny. I would be like, I didn't even have a Halloween costume. I was contemplating being a cheerleader because I have a costume already. I could have been a Hershey Kiss. I know that's one that kind of got phased out a few years ago. But I didn't really have a plan, so, you know, it's whatever. But I really hope that any parent that is hoping to send their children out trick-or-treating this Halloween is making sure to take all the safety precautions possible. You know, wearing a mask, possible gloves.
I agree, because we don't want full quarantine again.
We do not want that. And, you know, it's really sad to see all these opportunities being taken away from the children. Like, Safe Halloween was canceled tonight. Very upsetting.
Love Safe Halloween.
Yep. Even though I kind of manifested it being canceled. Do you want me to tell the story of that?
Yes.
Okay. So today I was in gym and we were playing cornhole. And we didn't have, before class started, my gym teacher was telling us all about how the cornhole boards, since they weren't wooden, they were really slippery. So it was really hard to get any points unless you were just getting straight into the hole and getting 3 points. But getting like 1 point for landing on the board was really difficult. So we were playing for about 20 minutes, and me and the other team, like my team and the other team, did not get a single like beanbag in the hole.
Because you're bad at the game.
Yeah. And then suddenly I got one in, and then I was like sick. And then a few minutes later, the other group got a beanbag into the hole, and I was like upset because then we were tied. But then 2 seconds later, I got another beanbag into the hole. And then
wow, maybe you have like a secret talent for cornholing.
I know. Like, I literally think so. And then after that happened, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to manifest that Safe Halloween gets canceled because it's going to be really cold tonight, and I don't really, although I'd love to hand out candy to all the children.
It was like snowing earlier.
Yeah.
Did you see it? It was like snow and rain. Is that a thing? Is
yeah.
Is that sleet?
I guess so. I guess that would be
like
considered
sleeting.
sleet. So then I was like, you know what? I think it's going to get canceled. And then 5 seconds later, I checked my phone and I got a text that it was canceled. So
wow, maybe you're like a genie or something.
yeah, I know. Can
you manifest it on Meet Dylan O'Brien?
No, I cannot. You know, I was definitely a bit disappointed. I mean, for my own health, I don't think standing outside, for anyone's health, standing outside in like rainy, like gross weather at 30 degrees is not very healthy or safe. But, you know, I feel bad for all the elementary school kids who could not experience Safe Halloween because, you know, it's a really awesome event. I volunteer every year with my clubs, and
My school makes a really cool haunted house.
They do. We have the art honor society make
they
one.
They do it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I went through it last time. It was scary. I got scared.
Oh, you did?
My teacher was boo, and I was like, ah.
Yeah, scary. So speaking on past Halloweens, I know this one's definitely a different one. What's your favorite Halloween memory from like the past few years? I mean, you know.
One time, Sky Cat's Raps was at my Halloween party.
No way.
That's my favorite. I just thought that you
Sky Cat's Raps from Raven's Home and
obviously
America's Got Talent.
Obviously.
No way.
Yeah, because she lives in my town. But I just thought that was a fun fact. But no, I think my favorite one was my family, when we were younger, we went trick-or-treating during the day, and there was a big pile of leaves, and we jumped in it and played with the leaves. Can you, like, imagine us doing that?
That's, like, in a commercial.
I know. Well, I was also, like, 5, and, like, my brother must have been, if I was 5, he must have been 8. And then my sister must have been, like, 2. And we jumped in the leaves with my neighbor Sammy Gerstmann and Jesse Greisman. And then because we had my cousin's bar mitzvah at night, which was Halloween themed, and they had people on the tables all dressed up, and they were like, boo.
Yeah, my sister had a bar mitzvah on Halloween once, and it was masquerade themed. It seemed very fun.
Well, I wanted my sister's bar mitzvah to be masquerade themed, and it'd be like Dylan Mackenzie Berman, Dylan's masquerade ball.
That's cool.
I thought it was also, she was like, Alex, I'm gonna be like a loser if you make me do this. And I was like, Dylan.
No, I think that would be fun. That would be so cool when, like, we were having bar mitzvahs.
I know.
Like, people would have ate that up, but...
I would have loved it. Like, I wanted these themed bar mitzvahs.
Yeah, but now everyone's just, like, initials and butterflies and gold.
Stick to the status quo.
Okay. But, like, themes aren't a big deal anymore. Everyone just, like, picks colors. I mean, bar mitzvahs aren't really happening.
My sister actually had a really good theme.
What was it?
White, gray, and silver.
Whoa, original.
Maybe it was One Direction. I don't really know. Just one.
One Direction theme.
I think it was because she had an entrance video. Like her mom was like last week for reference podcast, but and my mom put together a video of like she like cut things out from like One Direction people, and they're like, she's so pretty. I'll show it to you later.
I want an entrance video so badly. I didn't get one.
I had one.
But I wanted one really badly.
I had one.
But, like, no one even cared because my bar mitzvah was really fun. And it was, like, one of, like, 5 in my grade because there's not a lot of Jewish people in Smithtown.
You should enlighten them on your bar mitzvah theme.
My bar mitzvah theme was I Heart Taliwood, a play on Hollywood. My name's Talia, so, I think it fit very well. The color theme was, like, hot pink, silver, a little bit of blue. I wore a green dress. I had a little snooky poof going on in my hair.
Nice snooky poof. That's always important.
But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Had a great time. Very meaningful time in my life, becoming a woman in the Jewish world.
Judaism.
Yes. But, that happened. I wore gold Converse,
I had white Converse that had my name in rhinestones.
Fancy.
Nothing but the best.
Obviously. I guess I didn't have the best. Would you like to share about your bar mitzvah theme?
I had a really good bar mitzvah theme.
Wait, and we're back. Okay, continue.
So my bar mitzvah theme was Net Alex, as in Netflix, because I spelled my name I was going to spell Netflix. I spelled my name Alix because I am unique, and so is the spelling of the name. And then Netflix, it, works if you replace the T with an A, so it was Net Alex theme, and
you replace the F with an A, not the T. Then it would be
Netflix. You replace the T with an A, supposedly?
No, you replace the F with an A.
Oh my god, why do I keep saying T?
You're trying your best. It's okay.
You replace the F with an A. And I really like Netflix, and my aunt is a photographer and, photo editor, and she cropped me into pictures with all my favorite TV shows. And for my entrance video, they were all like, where's Alex? Where's Alex? And then I came in on this big cube.
Nice.
You know the cubes I'm talking about?
Yeah. Where'd you have your bar mitzvah?
Temple or Elohim.
Oh my god, me too.
Well, mine was better.
No, it wasn't.
It obviously was. My theme was Net Alex.
My theme was Taliwood. People still, I mean, on a usual year, many of my middle school friends who were invited, they do refer to me as Taliwood. A lot of my sister's friends refer to me as Taliwood. I refer to myself as Taliwood.
Smithtonians.
Smithtown West.
Smithtown Westers. Please, vote on whose
There's no
theme
poll.
is better. Net Alex or Taliwood? Oh my god, Smithtown West. You guys know who went there?
Stop it.
My Spanish teacher actually went to Smithtown West. We had a whole conversation about it.
My French teacher works at Smithtown West.
Really? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe they know each other.
Yeah. My journalism teacher also works at Smithtown West. Hey, Mr. Clauber.
Journalism teacher, I don't know if you know this person, but Ian Lesnick. He's my Spanish teacher.
All
Or
right.
best of friends.
Let me know about that one. Anyway, back to the whole Halloween situation.
Oh, yeah.
We're currently planning on having a little movie marathon tonight.
Halloween towns,
Yeah, we're gonna watch all of them. My personal favorite, I have to say, is Calabar's Revenge, when the mean evil guy turns into frogs at the party. Like, everyone's, finds out he's a frog somehow.
Nice.
I don't really know how that works, but I really like that part. That's the only part I remember.
Is it like a spell, like Froganamos?
No.
Like in Harry Potter, like
I've never seen a Harry Potter movie.
I forgot. That's really disappointing.
I'm sorry.
Very.
So out of any Halloween TV shows, movies, whatever, what's your favorite?
Girl vs. Monster. Tali won't let me watch it tonight.
Because it's literally bad. I can't stand any of the recent Disney original movies. The decons, if you will.
I actually like those.
It depends. But usually they're just you watch just because they're funny. Descendants is great. We should watch Descendants.
Is that qualify?
I mean, no.
Zombies, great.
But Descendants is better. Descendants
yes,
top dog.
But I just like Milo.
Oh, I guess. So that's that. I think one of my favorite Halloween themed things in regards to TV shows and movies.
China and McClain calling all the monsters. Because
in Ant Farm, when China and McClain turns into Medusa, I think that part is really funny, very creative. Ant Farm was a great show.
I just got a tweet from Dylan O'Brien saying that everyone must vote.
Yes, Election Day, this Tuesday. Make sure to cast your vote not only for the president, but also for
local campaigns.
Yes.
Because every vote counts.
Yeah. There's obviously the presidential candidates. There's
more
state rep. Are they representatives? Lee Zeldin and Nancy Goroff. Vote for who you think will do the best job. Election Day is this Tuesday. What are your plans?
My dad's making me go with him to vote.
That's exciting.
So I'm gonna have to wait on that long line.
Oh, he didn't do early voting?
I don't know, honestly.
Well, if he's making you go, he did not do early voting.
Exactly.
Because if he voted again, that would be voter fraud.
I was told that I had to keep him company.
All right, that makes sense. Both my parents and my sisters voted by absentee ballot.
My brother did that.
Because my sisters live in different states. However, my parents live in New York with me.
My dear brother lives in Florida.
And what was I going to say? I watched my dad while we watched. I think we were watching Clueless. My dad filled out his absentee ballot, so I was kind of there.
Clueless, great movie, but it makes me a little uncomfortable.
Why is that?
They're siblings.
Yeah, that's a little weird. We could talk about that another time.
Okay.
Back to the election.
I got a little distracted. I forgot we were on a podcast.
Just a little.
I kind of forgot we were being recorded for a second. And I was like,
But the only annoying thing about voting by absentee ballot is you do not get a sticker for voting. And not that I voted because I am not of legal age to vote. I still would have liked a sticker that said I voted.
Dylan O'Brien got a sticker. He posted it.
Yes. It's very important to make sure people vote, especially if, like Alix's brother, who lives in Florida, it's really important if you live in a state like Florida but are in Florida for school or for another reason and are able to vote by absentee ballot in that state, which is a swing state. It is very important that you're voting in the swing states rather than the
hardcore one-sided.
Yes, because sorry about that. There was just a random scream coming in.
It was my sister.
But yeah.
She was out on the town.
She was. But safely.
Yes, being how she is in 8th grade.
Yes, gotta be safe. Okay, once again, we're back. And
my sister keeps singing and screaming.
Yeah, but, moral of the story, vote. on Election Day.
Mm-hmm.
This podcast will actually be submitted after Election Day, but I hope by then we possibly know who the president is of the United States, and that you can confidently say that you voted in the election, because this one's pretty important. That being said, I don't have many closing remarks, and I'm kind of excited to get started on our Halloween Town marathon. So do you have anything left to say to the podcast?
Nothing much. Happy Halloween. Give Tali 100.
Yes, definitely do that.
I invited her over for a sleepover and she brought schoolwork with her.
It's not schoolwork if you pretend it's not.
Maybe don't give her 100 because she did that.
No, do it. This is a really good podcast. Everyone would love to hear this. I'm about to go on Spotify and post this.
I hope this is posted so my Spanish teacher can find out I talked about him.
I hope not. Please stop talking about your Spanish teacher. That's all for today. You know what? I don't have a podcast name yet.
Talia's podcast.
Taliwood. Welcome to Taliwood. Okay. Hope you had fun in Taliwood. See you later.